This is our question asked in today's SkillTrack Daily Challenge. So now let us see our sample input 2 and understand how we are getting the following output pattern. So for the sample input 2, the value of n is 2 and the value of s is 4. So first, as given in the question, we have to find the square root of s. So the square root of 4 is 2 and we have to print a 2 cross 2 matrix. And in every part of the 2 cross 2 matrix, we have to print a n cross n matrix. So let us understand. So first, the value of s is 4, so a 2 cross 2 matrix should be formed. So this is just a sample 2 cross 2 matrix. And here in this 2 cross 2 matrix, we can see that 4 parts. So this is a part, and again this. So these both are parts. So there are 4 parts in a 2 cross 2 matrix. As per the question, in every part we have to print a n cross n matrix. So the value of n is 2 given in the question. So in the first part we have to print a 2 cross 2 matrix with asterisks. So now when we see our sample output, here we can see that so in the first part there is a 2 cross 2 matrix with asterisks, and now this is our second part and again there is a 2 cross 2 matrix. Similarly here also there are two 2 cross 2 matrices. So we know that this first part is these 4 asterisks, so we are just separating them with a slash. And now again in the second part there are 4 asterisks, so again we are using this slash to separate them particularly. Now similarly for the bottom 2 parts, so they are all separated with a slash between them. And it is also given that we have to print operators like this in between the pattern. So when we look into this operators, again here we can see that this is a 2 cross 2, so there are 2 hyphens, and then instead of slash we are just going to print this plus. So now we have understood how this particular pattern is formed. But when we are going to print this pattern, we would be facing some problems, because when we try to print the first part of the s cross s matrix, first we have to print this 2 cross 2 matrix. When we are going to print this 2 cross 2 matrix, we would be using slash n statement to print the remaining 2 asterisks in the next line. When we do so, we won't be able to print this part of the s cross s matrix. So in order to avoid that problem, we know that in a s cross s matrix with all its parts n cross n matrices, we would be having n into s elements present in both the row and column. By using that, we would be printing the pattern row by row. So first we will be printing this row and then this row and then the operators in between. So we will be able to print our pattern. So let us see how to implement a C program for this. This is the program I have written. In this program I have defined 2 functions. So one function is print operators and another is print asterisks. So let us start from our main function. So first I have declared some variables and then I have got the input of n and x. And as given in the question, I am storing the square root of x in another variable named s. So let us see our for loop before seeing this condition. So as we discussed, there would be n into s rows and n into s columns. I am iterating the for loop from 0 to n into s. And in every row of the pattern, we would be printing n into s column elements. So let us see how this functions print asterisks and print operators works. So both of the functions work same. So let us see any one of the function. In the arguments I am passing 2 values, n into s and n itself. We would be using this n into s to print the number of elements, and this value of n would be used to print the slash and plus in between the pattern. So like this, when you are going to print this row, there would be n into s elements. So there are, at this case, both the value of n and s are 2. So we can see that n into s is 4. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 asterisks, and we would be printing these slash and plus whenever n elements out of n into s elements are printed. So out of 4 elements, after printing 2 elements, we are printing this slash. Similarly, after printing 2 hyphens, we are printing this plus. And again after that we are printing 2 asterisks, and after that we are printing this slash. So this is the reason why we are passing the values of n into s and n in the arguments to both the function print asterisks and print operators. So now let us see how these functions work. So this function is of return type void because we are not going to return anything. We are just going to print asterisks and slashes. And in the arguments we are accepting 2 integers. And the value stored in C would be n into s. And the value stored in n would be same as the input n. And now first we are going to print a slash. So we are asked in the question to enclose all the asterisks and separate the matrices of the matrix with slashes in between. So first we are starting it with a slash, and after that, using a for loop, we are iterating it from 0 till n into s, which is nothing but C, and we are going to print n into s asterisks. And whenever n asterisk is printed, we have to print a slash because it belongs to a different part of the matrix. So to separate them, whenever n asterisk is printed, we are going to print a slash. So we are checking it using this if condition. Here I am using I plus 1 mod n because I am iterating the loop from 0 till c minus 1. If I am iterating the loop from 1 to c, then I can just use I by n. So this is how this function prints n into s elements of a column. And now let us go back to our main function. And here we are calling this print operators method again whenever n rows are printed. Here in the example we can see that the value is 2. So after printing 2 rows, we are printing operator. And then after printing 2 rows, again we are printing operators. So that is why whenever n rows are printed, we are calling this function print operators. So this print operators works exactly same as the function print asterisk. Here we are just changing the values. Instead of printing slash, we are going to print plus. And instead of printing asterisk, we would be printing hyphens. And similarly, whenever n hyphens are printed, we would be printing a plus. Here we were printing slash instead of this plus. So the only difference between these two functions is the calling. We would be calling this function print asterisk in every line, but we would be calling this print operators only whenever n lines are printed. Remaining, both the function works same. We may also combine these both functions into a single function by changing the argument values. But let us continue with this. So this is how we are going to print this window pattern. But when we run this program, so this is how we are going to print this window pattern. But when we run this program, we will be missing this first line of operators. So that is why here I am calling the function earlier itself before the execution of for loop, which I said we would discuss later. Now let us give sample input and check whether this program works or not. So I have given the sample input 1, 5 and 1, and let us see the pattern. So we are getting the expected pattern. And now let me give 2 and 4. So we are getting this same pattern. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.